Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way. All right, here's the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
His bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie Georges St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight, and ultimately he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. Stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Suzuki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian nightmare, Usman.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional. But he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman, and he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Good work from the top here by Usman. Back him out now. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure.
Need you to fight back.
Usman's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, J.A.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble check.
Man, he cannot take another shot like that.
Usman ground and pound from half guard. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You got to hip escape. You got to do something to get out of harm's way.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman's one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
All right, so Kamaru Usman getting it done here late in the round. His wrestling has really been the story in this one, and I know you're not surprised by that.
I'm not surprised at all, Jay. And his wrestling dictates everything. It allows for him to strike comfortably. It allows for him to control the pace of the fight. Tonight, he has been able to take his opponent down at will, and that is why he is having so much success. Yep, got to be very careful there. Changing the position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Second round here. He's got good leg kicks, there it is. Beats a jab there. Well, mixing it up beautifully tonight. Now he touches him with the left. Display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing through the hood over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs. Big right hand.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Usman gets the single leg takedown, well played. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Usman ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
He's got to be careful here.
Big shots landed by him now. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He passed the half guard.
Usman's back in full mount. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move. Oh.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Ready.
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh,
these ground strikes are just brutal.
now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, you can see a little bit of swelling in and around that left eye now.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guards. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, this one could be over soon. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Oh, no! This is where he wants to be. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Usman's back in form. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Look to the head there by Usman. Oh! Kamaru Usman!
Oh, boy!
Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 18 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Man, Usman's feeling his power, and why not? Another knockout for the former welterweight champ tonight.
Yeah, beautiful knockout by Kamaru Usman. He has gotten so much better in striking, and these opportunities are presenting themselves, just like he did to Jorge Masvidal.